Okay. So good evening all. This is Venkanna. Today I will be taking the importance of power systems in case of electrical engineering optional. Why I have taken this particular topic is the weightage of this topic among all other topics in UPSC electrical engineering optional is very high. Now if you take the average of the complete weightage of power systems is actually 100 marks, and which is the topmost, and the next highest is the control systems with 80 marks. So this power system alone occupies 100 marks out of total paper 1 and paper 2 together 800 marks if you consider. In that actually 100 marks is specifically given for the power systems. Why it was given that way? That is, the power systems, it takes lot of time to understand. It's a bit of complicated subject because it involves a lot of multiple concepts both from the mathematics side at the same time from the electrical engineering perspective also. So that's the reason this topic being is one of the complicated topic, the weightage was given more in this. But there are many topics in it. Suppose you take load flows and power system stability, power system operation and control, economic operation, all these things are actually minor subtopics of this particular power system syllabus. Among all these things, which is the most scoring area in the entire power systems? If you are able to pinpoint exactly that area, we can focus more on that, right? Now actually not just the average of past 11 years or 12 years, we take one by one. Suppose actually you take only 2024 and we see how many marks that was given for 2024. See, this is actually 2024 marks I have given. This is 100 marks for the power systems. And if you take for 2023, then it will be 90 marks that was given, and 90 actually it was given equally to three different subjects. One is the power systems, 90 marks. Another is energy conversion, that is the electrical machines, again it is for the 90 marks. And another is the control systems, again it is for the 90 marks. Now see, all these three topics are specifically studied broadly in case of electrical engineering. But electronics people, not all these subjects were studied. That's why electronics people, whoever is taking from ECE background, this electrical engineering as an optional, they have to be a bit cautious. And they have to study more on this electrical perspective than the electronics perspective. Many of you people think that actually analog electronics, digital electronics, analog communication, digital communication will play the role. Not really. They do play the role, but lesser than the electrical subjects. That's why the optional name is electrical engineering, not electrical and electronics engineering. Right, electrical engineering optional. So that's why the weightage that was given to electrical optional, electrical topics are actually more. Now you take one more year. Suppose actually you take 2022, then the weightage of this is 110 straight away. It was given for the power systems, and other topics like control systems, it has got 70 marks, and digital communication it has got 70 marks, and rest of the topics highest is actually the 60 marks. And in that energy conversion, obviously it was given for the 60 marks, and microprocessor and microcomputers, that was given for the 60 marks, and circuit theory was given for the 60 marks. See, again actually it topped, that is the power systems actually it topped. Got it? And you take one more. Suppose you take 21. Then again, so this time actually control system topped with 90 marks, and power systems got 80 marks, so 10 marks lesser than the control system. So that is actually in 2021. Like that actually you can identify the important topics. So among all the topics, we found that power systems is actually one of the important topics. That is good. But what are the important subparts of that? Now I'll go through the syllabus of the power systems. Then we see. See this, I'll take the average itself because actually that is more meaningful to analyze. So that's why actually I take the average of 2014 to 2024. Now in that, power system analysis is coming out to be 39.55 out of the total marks of 90 marks. So the average power systems marks is 90, and in that, so completely 39.55, it is somewhere around 40 marks, it is straight away given for the power system analysis. I have subdivided all the power system topics into fault analysis, HVDC transmission, power system analysis, static wire systems, system stability, transmission line performance, and voltage and power control. So these are all the subtopics I have divided the UPSC syllabus, I straight away mapped to all these subtopics. So I have divided it in total 7 different subtopics. In that, fault analysis, so that is the symmetrical components, analysis of symmetrical and unsymmetrical faults, HVDC transmission, so in that basic concepts of HVDC transmission that was there, and power system analysis in that, so per unit quantities, bus admittance and impedance matrices, and the load flows. See this is completely load flow analysis we call. Per unit quantities anyway, it forms the subpart of load flow analysis, and bus admittance and the impedance matrices also, it is the subpart of the power system and load flows. Why? Because without having the per unit system and without having the admittance and impedance matrices, you cannot do the load flows. So this is the single most topic, that is the power system analysis, that is just forming the admittance matrices and then with the help of the per unit quantities, and then actually trying to analyze the power system load flows. That is, if you take actually the entire power system grid, so in that actually different buses are there, that is the load bus will be there and the generation bus will be there, like that actually different buses will be there. At every bus you will be identifying what is the voltage, per unit voltage, and what is the voltage angle at that particular location. Such kind of details actually we will understand in case of load flow analysis. So all such kind of details are very important. See, if you focus only that load flows, only the load flows, then straight away actually you can get 40 marks out of 80, that is exactly 50%. You notice that, right? So out of 90 marks actually it is 40 marks, coming out to be 43.94%. So 43.94% straight away it was given there. Got it? And other topics, transmission line performance is actually other important topic. So transmission line performance, steady state performance of overhead transmission lines and cables, and principles of active and reactive power transfer and distribution. So this is actually a simple topic. That is, so the transmission lines you can easily understand. It's not much of difficult. So if you understand two-port networks, it is far better than that. That is, two-port networks, if you are able to understand, then you can easily identify or you can easily analyze the transmission line performance. A little bit of more complexity towards the electrical engineering that might be there, but still it is okay. Got it? So this way actually, if you are able to identify the smarter areas of the power systems, then you can easily identify. So for those people, whoever is coming from the electronics background, you people feel a bit difficulty in understanding this particular topic, being lot of syllabus with complex mathematics is involved. So that's why I suggest to focus more on the load flow analysis. This is very important point to understand. And the next is anyway transmission lines actually in the, so transistor H parameter model actually you might have understood already, right? So that H parameter model, whatever the two-port network model actually we bring it out exactly in the similar manner, we will bring this transmission line performance also exactly in the similar manner. So as you are already aware of the H parameter model, you can easily understand this transmission line model, which is actually even easier than the H parameter model. Got it? So that way actually you can easily score well if you focus only these two areas. Being it is a tough topic, if you go further more, then you will face a lot of difficulty in understanding power system stability, equal area criterion, economic operation. So all these topics, if you wanted to study more and more, then actually it will be a bit difficult for you. That's why as you are able to understand these two topics easily and the weightage of these two topics, you can easily target this particular topic. Got it? Yeah. So I hope this helps for you. Yeah. Thank you.